Hey guys, Mr. Everything here, back with another movie review video, and in today's video, we'll be reviewing Shazam. Alright, so I just watched the early fan screening for Shazam. This was exclusive to Fandango. I was super hyped to see it, and I'm excited to bring my review to you guys. So for you guys that are new here, I like to do my reviews, I like to talk about the cast, the story, give some of my positives, some of my negatives, and then give my score. And also the screen you guys are looking at, yes, it is the thumbnail for the video, but don't worry, I'm going to be adding clips and images from the film. So just starting off with the cast, so this stars Zachary Levi, Mark Strong, and Jack Dylan Grazer. And obviously the story of this film, as you guys know, we have Billy Batson, who's a 14-year-old foster kid, running from foster home to foster home, and he's just trying to find his place in this world, and he gets granted the ability to say Shazam by a wizard, and he turns into a superhero when he says those words. And just starting off with the positives, I just love the direction in this movie. This is directed by David F. Sandberg, and I thought he did a great job. It felt extremely cohesive and just even throughout the whole entire film. I just love that this film just felt very even throughout the whole movie. Whereas a lot of these other comic book movies, Marvel or DC, they usually fall apart in the third act. Whereas this movie, I thought it felt extremely consistent with the rest of the film. And also another positive would be the action. I thought the action was pretty good for the most part. It actually reminded me a lot of Man of Steel, just with all the flying scenes and all the scenes with Dr. Sivana like fighting Shazam while they're in the sky. And also the acting across the board is amazing. The main teenager actor who plays younger Billy Batson, I think is great. And then obviously Zachary Levi, who plays Shazam, the main hero, I think is amazing as well. Jack Dylan Grazer, who plays his friend Freddie Freeman. Mark Strong, who plays the villain Dr. Sivana, I think he killed it. And all of the rest of the Shazam foster family, all of them, I thought they were amazing. I thought their chemistry worked, and it just felt right. It didn't feel off. None of the acting felt forced. Even some of the younger actors, I just thought it worked throughout the whole entire film, and you bought into the relationship, and I thought that worked extremely well. And also another positive I would say, which is probably my biggest positive, is the heart and the emotional scenes in this movie. So this movie has a lot of heart, and I really appreciated that. And it really has a deep, great message about being a foster kid and about being alone and being out on your own and trying to find your place in this world, and also trying to find your family. And I was watching some interviews with the cast, and they talked about how this was the first superhero movie to really deal with those themes. And when you think about it, it really is. I can't think of any superhero movie that delved into being a foster kid and being on your own and being alone in this world. And sure, there's a lot of similarities in this movie to other movies. I can name about 50 superhero movies that had similar things that this movie had in it. Just that foster child aspect about it, and trying to find your family, and wanting to have a family, I just thought it was very unique, and I just thought it was a very deep message. And I guess jumping into my negatives, I really don't have any. Sure, I could nitpick a few things. Sure, it's a few cliches in this movie. It's not completely original. Although I really like the action scenes, I don't think any of the action scenes were mind-blowing. Like, I wasn't jumping out of my seat or anything like, oh my god, that was amazing. Like I said earlier, some of the action scenes reminded me of Man of Steel. And yeah, the action scenes were fine. While watching this film, I really couldn't find any big negative that stuck out that made me think, wow, I hated that thing about the movie. Honestly, the whole movie, as I said earlier, is very cohesive. It's very consistent. It just feels like a straight flow of a film. And just overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I had a blast with it, and I'm going to give Shazam an A-. So yeah, I'm going to give it an A-. But anyway, guys, if you guys saw an early Fandango screening of Shazam, be sure to comment down below and give me your thoughts on it. Be sure to like, subscribe if you guys are new. Check out my other movie review videos, Shazam videos, and have a great rest of your day. Alright, bye guys.